Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spider's Diecast. So thank you all for being here with me this evening. So yeah, I got another nice little treat for y'all. This is my Rolls-Royce Corniche, my 1993 Rolls-Royce Corniche 4 by the good folks at GFCC. There's the full name of it, right there on the back of the case, right there on the sleeve. So yeah, the reason why I already got it out of the base is because I actually did a video on this a couple of nights ago, but YouTube, it just wouldn't upload it for me. I guess it was something wrong with I guess my video got corrupted some kind of way, as it does sometimes. Some of y'all who are actually creators, y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that was a bit of a bummer. So I had to redo the video of this car. So, but it kind of works out for me in a way, because it already makes me get it out of the box, out of the case. I mean, don't have to do the screwdriver thing like I usually do. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. Here it is. And oh yeah, my video, my first video of this, it got kind of blurry too. So yeah, so this helps me redeem myself a little. So I got this off of AliExpress for about 25 bucks, around maybe $30 shipped. But I tell you, this thing was worth every penny, worth every last cent. I promise. Because it's nice. Okay, here's the front end. Yeah, pretty nice looking headlights, grill. 1993 right there on the license plate holder, and the old Spirit of Ecstasy logo right there. Pretty delicate. Definitely got to be careful with her, as well as these mirrors right here. Look like they can snap off any minute, but as of right now, they're pretty sturdy. And okay, we move things over to the rear end with some really well-defined taillights as well. Again, 1993 on the license plate. And then got some nice looking bright work with the Rolls-Royce logo. Very tiny, with the third brake light on the trunk lid. Pretty impressive so far. Sweet looking wheels. Rolls-Royce logo again. So yeah, and then the bottom, which is pretty detailed as well. Got the information on the bottom, and a nice nice looking steering wheel. I mean spare tire. It's been one of them days when you had a couple of beers. So anyway, and oh yeah, these door handles, those are also a separate piece. that shows you the level of detail, the attention to detail with the GFCC models. So anyway, before we go any further, I just want to say that, you know, those that are unfamiliar with the Rolls-Royce Corniche, is basically, you know, a spin-off of the Silver Shadow from back in the 60s and 70s. That was the sedan version, the four-door, you know, version. So anyway, they made the convertible version, which is the Corniche. They also made a hardtop version of the coupe. So yeah, this is a 1993 model, but you know, this car, the Corniche, it was also made, you know, back in the 70s and 80s as well. So just getting that out of the way. We're going to take the top off. We got the blue top. I wanted this because, you know, it had the blue top. You know, you could buy buy it in other colors, like, you know, well, the car itself in red, green, yellow, and, you know, blue. But those either like have like a tan top or like I think a black top. I'm not too sure. But, you know, the blue top specifically came with this black one and then, you know, the white one too. I just figured I'd get the blue top, so, you know, it'd be something different, you know. When's the last time you seen a car with a top besides, you know, black or tan? So yeah, it makes it a little bit more, you know, more of a special occasion. So yeah, we're heading to the interior. But yeah, just want to point out these nice looking windshield wipers. Another, you know, great detail element. And then you have the nice little bits of the interior. Nice wood veneers all around. Nice detail on the dash and in the center console. Sweet looking tan interior. By the way, you got, you know, wood grain on the door panels. And then, you know, something I discovered when I first did my first video, you know, there's a Rolls-Royce logo right there on the steering wheel. You know, I thought that was a pretty neat touch. So yeah, and you can pretty much almost read those gauges as well. Pretty awesome. Now, the only downside is that, you know, GFCC models, you know, well, this model in particular, it doesn't really have it don't have the opening hood or trunk like most other GFCC models do. So, but, you know, for those of y'all that are picky about, you know, gaps and stuff, you know, that can come as a blessing in disguise. I don't really mind it either way, although I would prefer an opening hood, you know, personally. Not necessarily a trunk, but at least a hood. But, you know, it looks so good, but that it really don't matter. Anyway, yeah, that's just my personal preference. But anyway, it looks good all the same. So yeah, not too much to, you know, oh yeah, and one more thing, yeah. This cover, you know, that goes on the car, you know, when you got the top off, the top down. It comes in this little baggie. If I can just get it out. So yeah, it just snaps right on, just like that, just like the convertible top. Looks pretty good. And another thing I like about it is that, even when you turn it upside down, it's not going to fall off. I had that problem with, my cover with the BMW 507. That was a bit of a bummer, a bit of a disappointment, especially, with the amount of money you spent on it. You can only, I guess you can only have that, right side up, or to, to take pictures with. And the same thing happens with the hard top on my 250 California Spiders. So yeah, not so great, but at least, I think, GFCC listened to a little bit of feedback, on this, model. If so, that's a great thing. I hope they continue to do that in the future, if they do. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to, swing the turntable on. So basically, thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll probably buy another color or two of, this model. Because, I'm a Rolls-Royce collector. Not really too much into big, huge cars. But, it's just something about Rolls-Royces and Bentleys for me. I don't know what it is, but, it's just what I like. But anyway, gonna have, some more customs done in the coming weeks, if not days. But really, just stay tuned for that. You're gonna be, very pleased by it, I should say. So anyway, I'm gonna get my butt on out of here, and I'm gonna see y'all good folks later. All right, have a good one, y'all.